video. This is EDP445 is currently begging for another chance. Let's see what he has to say. Now, also, we can't flame him or cook him or anything like that because YouTube, I don't know, they have like a hard on for EDP. So, if you try to roast him in any form or any form or cook him in any form, you know, they'll take down your content. But you can roast other people, but roasting a known cupcake man will get you the thing. So we're not gonna roast, we're just gonna watch. He's under protection, yeah. YouTube is very weird when it comes to him. I don't get it.
Weeks ago, I made a video discussing EDP445's 80th attempt at returning to YouTube after a 3-year ban for trying to meet up with a minor for quote-unquote cupcakes. In that video, he basically said that he would use this new channel as a test run of sorts. And that's exactly what he's done, uploading everything under the sun, from sorry videos talking about his failed love life to Eagles rant videos and even a rundown of his dialysis post-treatment for his kidney failure, which actually turned out to be true. Go figure. People in the comments of my last video were saying, don't give him attention, this is what he wants. And that is probably true because his return video has over 140,000 views at the time of me recording this. And his channel will probably be on his way to being monetized if he didn't curse so much. But the one recent video that actually made me laugh out loud was his sorry excuse for an apology about the disgusting things that he's done over the years.
I ain't gonna lie, if YouTube, if you monetize this nigga, I swear to God, bro. At that point, you need to be stuck because there's been people that lost their monetization for less. For way less. If you monetize this nigga, bro.
Years. Before I get into this,
I ain't gonna lie, if they monetize this nigga, they might have a lawsuit coming. Low key. Because the niggas have literally lost their monetization for a lot less. A lot less.
Apology video. I do want to say that I don't condone any bullying or harassment of any nature, even if he's a bad person. You could be critical of someone and their—
You see how he had to put this here? He had to put this here because YouTube likes, I don't know, they have a hard on for EDP, so
actions without all the extra BS. What I hope is that YouTube does their due diligence when it comes to people like him actively posting on their platform with seemingly no consequences. So the title of the video in question is Mistakes Were Made, basically implying what he did was a small infraction, which is far from the truth. I mean, the man had full explicit convos with an underage girl, even going as far as trying to meet them. Oh, and let's not forget him flexing to his audience that he was some kind of chick magnet when this was in fact the decoy.
Hey, babe, let me give you a call back. I'm making a video, all right? All right, love you. All right.
That was the decoys. Crazy.
What you niggas know about that? Little nerd ass, no pussy getting motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers hating and shit. That's the boo thing.
The jokes write themselves. I literally don't have to say nothing. The jokes write themselves, bro. It does. It writes themselves, bro.
That girl's sexy as hell.
Now, EDP decided that it was best to turn the comments, likes, and dislikes off for this one.
Let's YouTube. You allowed him to get 20K. He's allowed to post. You're allowed to be. Look at what. He's not even hiding. Like, he named his name on YouTube was EDP. Now he just spelled it out. But if I was to say the word CUNT at the beginning of the video, I'm automatically demonetized. Shit, you might even age restrict me. But he can put this as his username, and that's fine. Alright.
I do want to note that this is the only video that he has all these off, and I don't blame him. The comments under this video would have been ruthless. He starts this off by saying the quote-unquote trolls that continue to follow him around social media don't understand the concept of forgiveness, and talks about his mental state around the time that he texted the minor in 2021.
You're dealing with trolls when you're dealing with people on the internet.
I don't give a fuck. No troll makes you text underage girls. That's just not how that works. Dealing with trolls is a terrible excuse. Next.
Who can just leave a comment and just run off to the scurries of their own, you know, hiding spot.
Nigga, we all got trolls. Niggas troll all fucking day, every day. I'm not gonna, oh my god, niggas is trolling me. Time to talk to fucking minors. That's not how that goes, bro.
Is that there's no reconciling with these motherfuckers. There's no getting through to them. There's no...
Why would niggas want to reconcile? There's no reconciling about that at all. There's no reconciling about that at all.
You know, trying to get these people to understand where you were at that point in time in your life. You know, especially what happened a few years ago, the whole incident and stuff like that. I'll be the first person to tell you, I was in a very dark place in my life. Very dark place.
It's so pathetic how he tries to use his...
Using it as a dark place, but then also in another video, playing it as you get pussy is crazy to me. It wasn't that dark of a place when you were bragging about it. But because niggas didn't know that person's age on the phone, it was cool. Now it was a dark place. But before, it was, you were actively bragging about it. Okay, bro.
Deteriorating mental health as a reason why people should even consider giving him another chance. I heard he likes football, so let me break down what his play is here. The only reason why this is even being addressed at this current moment is to appeal to the handful of dedicated fans that he has left. Just so the internet can't say that he never addressed it. This is probably one of the worst apologies I've seen on YouTube, and probably worse than his last one. I'm gonna keep rolling the clips for y'all.
Had the fame, had the money, you know, had the status, you know. I thought that I couldn't be touched and paid the price for it, you know. Now, one thing I want you guys to understand, you know, another thing I want you guys to understand it, and of course, you know, there's going to be those motherfuckers out there, oh, EDP, just because you were in a dark place, that doesn't justify what you did.
See, that's how it is with a lot of
And
these.
that's literally how it is. It does not justify it. Like, trying to justify it in any way is insane.
Influencers, man, I swear to God, bro, when y'all get to a certain spot, a certain level of fame, y'all feel like nobody can touch y'all. I can just touch kids. Like, bro, I just don't understand that shit, bro.
First off, don't try to put fucking words up in my mouth. We're not here for that shit. I'm here to explain to you where I was at in my headspace a few years ago. You know what I mean?
I want to hear about this dark place in your head because I just want to know what made...
We all go through dark times. EDP, you ain't special.
Thank you. Depression, anxiety, going through... Bro, niggas is losing kids. Niggas lose their parents. Niggas lose their siblings. Niggas lose their best friend. Niggas lose their spouses. And don't get to, dark place. Time to talk to kids. What the fuck? That don't... Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro.
Made you just want to talk to younger girls? I mean, weren't you in a relationship with an older woman that had a kid or was a teacher or something like that? I mean, why couldn't you just stick with the same age group? You know what I mean? Why you gotta go all the way down to the minors and stuff like that? Like, I just want to know what was going on in your life.
The only thing that you can do as a human being when you make a mistake to this magnitude is to take responsibility for your actions, take accountability for your actions, understand that there is an issue, right? Understand that this is not normal. You know what I mean? To have these type of behaviors, they are not normal, right? Get the necessary help, whether it's talking to a psychiatrist, talking to a therapist, you know, it could even be as simple as talking.
The thing is, yeah, you're supposed to do those, but then also not put yourself in a position to where you can do it again. And you think coming back on the internet is okay, but it's not. First of all, niggas is not accepting you right now because that shit was weird that you did. It was weirdo shit. You're a weirdo. But also, if niggas allow you another platform, niggas allow you to be in that position again, you'll... It's like a never-ending fucking cycle. It won't matter. So that's why niggas is not allowing you to do this again. This is why niggas is not accepting you with open arms on YouTube. Because it's not just a one-off mistake you made. You don't just stop being attracted to a certain type of person. You don't just stop. You literally don't. So let's unpack that, bro. You don't stop being attracted to a certain type of person just because you say you are. No, you just know at this point it's more frowned upon. And your ass
Bro
got
really
caught.
trying to get renewed for a redemption arc that will never happen.
Exactly.
Sitting down and talking to your family members.
I'm gonna say something that's probably not unpopular, but may be unpopular. I just don't think that talking to a psychiatrist, your family, talking to anybody in general about these types of behaviors is gonna solve anything. I feel like
13 cheered
once you
X50.
have these kind
Hey, thank you for the bits, everybody.
of thoughts, it's just ingrained in you. It's just who you are. Like, I don't feel like these types of people can be recovered, can be, you know, rehabilitated in general. Like, I don't think that these people can be saved. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's raps for them. Like, I feel like these types of people just need to be locked up and just sent somewhere, and, you know, they live the rest of their lives away from society. I don't think they should be able
to. There actually is a place like that where all these people, there's like a sub community of them, and it's away from schools, it's away from, and they all are on the registry at that point, and you got to do constant check-ins and all that shit. There's a place for you to go, and you can get a job, and you can live society with those other weirdos that are out there that feel that type of way. There's literally places like that where y'all can live over there. Y'all have y'all sub community y'all hire within and do what y'all do. You can't just congregate with us anymore.
ARGYLE cheered X50. We should ship these MFS to another country.
you to whatever society that
I say we ship them. You know what? I'm not gonna say nothing. Cause YouTube.
we have right now, whether good or bad. I don't think that these people deserve to be in normal civilization.
Overall, just trying to make sure that
Say it? No, cause I'll get a strike.
the same mistake doesn't happen again, and you learn from your mistake. That's all you can do.
Yeah, I don't think it takes getting
No, you
caught.
don't just. That's not a mistake you just learn from and never do again. That's a mistake that you just try to hide. That's not something you oh my god, I called somebody a certain word. I learned from my mistakes. That's not that. You are physically and sexually attracted to prepubescent girls. That's not a mistake you just learn from. The attraction does it's not just I slipped up. No.
ARGYLE cheered X50. We need public shaming back.
Facts.
To know that you shouldn't talk to an underage girl. I mean, it shouldn't be something like it's a mistake or anything like that. Like I said earlier, this is something that you just don't do. This is not a oopsie daisy. Oh, I'll never do it again. Like, you know what I'm saying, it's like, it's not like when you talk to your parents when you get in trouble, it's not gonna happen again. Like, no, it just shouldn't happen. Like, this should not happen at all.
And just try to improve yourself as a person. If that's not good enough for people, well then that sounds like a fucking personal issue to me.
No, nigga, that's your issue.
Now, a lot of people, they like to assume, right, just because I haven't came out and made some big ass crying video, you know what I mean, making a fucking ass out of myself, all hysterical on camera and shit like that, that I show no remorse. That couldn't be any more further from the truth. You know what I mean? What I want you guys to realize is the fact that I have sat down and I have apologized to my family.
He's gonna say it's a personal problem.
Bro, everything that's coming out of your mouth right now is bullshit. Everything that's coming out of his mouth is bullshit. Apologizing to your family doesn't change who you're sexually attracted to. Apologizing to the world doesn't change who you're sexually attracted to. Taking accountability does not change who you are sexually attracted to. You knew your intentions when you went to meet up with that person. that you just don't change that. That's not something that just it was a once bro. And that's the thing. This was just on a larger scale, but he's been caught before doing the same shit.
Problem, because we're expecting an actual.
And then you bragged about it. You bragged about it. You actively bragged about it in a video that you were talking. This is my boo. Da 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 da. This my whoop de whoop. You were proud of that. That was something you were proud of.
Apology, not just some, the actions that day. Sorry for all the
like nigga actively bragged and then told niggas they don't get pussy. You bragged about it. This my, and then you told niggas, what y'all know about this? Y'all don't get pussy. Da 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 da. We don't want that. You wanted that. You actively bragged about it to what was he getting? Hundreds of thousands of views at that time? Actively bragged about it. Yeah, get out of here, man.
People affected. We'll just move along like nothing happened. And I'm sorry for what my family had to go through. Not I'm sorry for talking to this girl, texting this girl this, saying that, doing this, doing that. You didn't give us the whole rundown. You just basically brushed it off like, oh, it was a minor infraction. Let's just move on. I'm sorry for what happened with my family, all the, threats or whatever was going on, whatever messages they got, the embarrassment. That's all you said. We didn't expect you to get on here crying. We just expected an actual adult response, an adult apology, accountability, not just, oh, that happened and it was in the past and I had a mindset that I don't have now. My mental is not the same as it was back then. And yeah, let's just move on. No.
So there are literally 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds, you know what I mean, DMing me.
What game is that? That's the new card.
On Instagram. And they'll fucking type this message and they'll be all like, oh my God, are you the real EDP? And the moment I respond with, yes, I am, what they'll do, right? And they think that they're fucking sneaky about this shit, right? Malicious intent. You feel me? I made a video a long time ago, and it was a video where I talked about, obviously, adults should be held accountable. And they should be
okay, so throughout this whole time what I'm noticing is he does not know what the fuck he wants to say. Now, as a YouTuber, I tend to edit things out when I mess up, kind of like messing up my words and shit, mumble jumble, I'm saying saliva flying out my mouth and shit, and I gotta re-record. But this nigga right here does not know what the fuck he wants to say. I mean, like, I've seen apologies on YouTube, I've seen people addressing things, but this is probably the worst attempt I seen at somebody addressing the internet. Like, bro, you gotta know what you're saying before you get on here. Like, it's just simple as that, bro. You've been doing YouTube longer than me, and I do a better job of that shit.
Especially with what you got kicked off the platform for. You coming on here rambling and bullshit.
I also feel minors should get in trouble for messaging adults.
Yeah, I'm done. That really, wow. I'm not surprised, but I just really didn't think someone can be that delusional. That's delusion. And this is why niggas is not letting up, bro. This is why niggas is not letting you back in with open arms, because there's no accountability here.
RYLENTHAGOD cheered X50. If the adult didn't know the age, then that point has some merit. but if the adult knew the age, it's all on them.
Exactly.
EDP knew the age. He's
Even
guilty and deserves all the blame.
even if the person that was, bro, the adult in that situation doesn't get to tell the kid to take accountability or tell the kid in the situation that they're the problem. Yes, these kids should not be talking to adults and act like, no, that's not something they should be doing. But you, as the person that was actively messaging them, don't get to say that. Yeah, then we gotta protect the kids. We gotta stop and make sure they're not actively out here being more grown than they are. Of course. But that's not for you to say because you are the ones that we are protecting them from. Like, what are we talking about? And then YouTube gets on here and when somebody rips this man a new asshole, they get to striking people down like he's not the problem. Man, dude, get the fuck out of here, bro.
You feel me? Having a very malicious intent behind their messages.
You should blame the minors. We should blame the parents. We should blame this person, blame that person. Blame everyone but me. You know what I'm saying? Blame everyone but me for falling for the trap, the clear trap, falling for it as a horny motherfucker. Blame every single person but myself for my actions. I mean, EDP, this is just nothing new. I mean, we expected this.
Which ultimately leads to harassment, right? Showing up at your job, tracking where you work at, showing up at your dialysis center, you know what I mean? Trying to find out, you know, what type of community that you live in, right? Storm.
Because at this point, niggas don't feel like you deserve an ounce of peace, bro. And, like, your video is proving them to be correct, bro. They feel like you don't deserve an ounce of peace because you are said predator. That's how they feel. And what you said in the video, blaming kids, yet again, even if it wasn't the kids you were talking to, and it was kids that come in your comment section and bully you or DM you to bully you, and it's still blame the kids and not let me not respond to these kids. If you're in this situation actively and you know you're being harassed online because of what you did online, but yet you're still answering, oh my God, are you, bro? I would just get off the internet, bro. Go live an actual life, bro. Like, yeah, this YouTube shit is life, but go live the life of a 9-to-5, nigga, bro. Go, like, do something else, bro. If you gotta change your name or bro, you weren't arrested, unfortunately. You weren't arrested. Go change your name and go actively do something else, bro. Do something else. Because with you trying to come back online is more harassment. And what's crazy is the reason they caught you at the dialysis center is because you were messaging underage people again. Let's really talk about why they were at your dialysis appointment. Let's really talk about Gideon was at your dialysis appointment because they caught you talking to another decoy in the Discord. They denied him the request. Good. Good. That was the video that never got put up because niggas was getting strikes for it. Was Gideon invited you on in his Prime Rumble stage to have a debate, and you got in his Discord, found another underage person to talk to, and then you got caught up again. That's why he pulled up at your dialysis appointment. So it wasn't just to harass you, it was because you got caught for the second time. For the second time. This wasn't something that just, oh, now they're harassing me after this one incident. No. It's been multiple, bro.
The fucking leasing office and shit like that. storming HOA offices and shit like that. You know what I mean? Fucking with you out in public at the grocery store. You feel me? Throwing shit at your motherfucking window as you're at a stoplight when somebody recognizes you.
Now this is the part that I can actually agree with him when it comes to this, but to a certain extent. Now, you're EDP445. You did some fucked up shit on the internet, and people are fucking with you, harassing you, which I do not condone at all. I mean, leave the nigga alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave the nigga alone. Let him wallow in his despair and his fucked up life as he describes it. But one thing that you have to realize, EDP,
is you made your bed. Literally, this was you making your bed.
That you're EDP445. You did some fucked up shit on the internet, and this is your livelihood. You can't expect everyone to have the same type of mindset. I'm not going to say sympathy for you. The same type of mindset when it comes to approaching you in public or seeing you in public, because people don't give a fuck, my nigga. They're gonna do anything they want to do.
They're not gonna have sympathy for a person that did what you did.
And especially when it comes to somebody like you that did what you did, I mean, people don't have no sympathy for that. You just gotta accept it.
I don't give a how you try to paint the situation, how much you try to dress it up. That is a malicious act, and it's fucked up.
I like how this whole time throughout this 9 minutes that I'm at, actually right here, that you failed to talk about this dark place that you were in.
Yeah, and I was in a dark place. All right, so what about it was dark? What about it was dark? Because niggas wasn't harassing you before they found that out. You was getting the average troll every YouTuber or content creator gets. Niggas wasn't harassing you before then. So, like, you painted it off to be harassment and this and that and malicious intent. That wasn't before that. So what was this dark place?
It's completely derail and completely try to deter and deflect everything that you were talking about to talk about some shit that makes you seem like a victim. And that right there is exactly what the play is for him. That's literally what he does. Like, he wants people to feel sorry for him, have sympathy for him. And man, I know exactly why you turned off the comments and the likes and dislikes, because, bro, this is horrible. Holy shit.
You know, half-assed apology video where I had the Barack Obama voiceover. Like I mentioned before in the earlier stages of the video, there's no
You know what's crazy? Prior to that, when his channel got deleted, and he was uploaded on Facebook and these other platforms, you wasn't apologizing. He was like, oh, them niggas trying to set me up and this and that and this and that. No accountability whatsoever.
He talking about people harassing him is a malicious act, but him touching kids wasn't? Okay, buddy.
Bruh.
Silent with these motherfuckers. You feel me? There's no winning with these niggas on fucking line. You feel me? Not even if you're trying to win. You're just trying to get them to understand where you were.
So where were you? You haven't said a damn thing but a dark place. What, was you in the room with the lights off? What? You're not explaining nothing, bro.
From a mental
standpoint. Nigga wasn't sorry he did what he did. He was sorry he got caught. You wasn't sorry about doing what you did because you bragged about it. You were sorry you got caught.
Point back up in the day. And no, that's not justifying the shit.
It actually is justifying the shit. I mean, and I'm glad you actually mentioned that apology was actually ass. Like, bro, the apology was half-ass. It was half-baked. It was bullshit. And I'm glad you actually owned up to that. That's literally the only fucking thing you owned up to. Literally the only thing that you owned up to this video.
Because I knew deep down, right, no matter how fucking apologetic I was, no matter how fucking sorry I was,
yeah, we
whatever,
didn't care, bro.
They're going to throw that bullshit at you. Oh, you're only making the video and you're only crying in the video because you got caught.
That is a fact.
Yeah. Literally.
I remember when that whole sting, or not the sting operation, the expose situation where he got caught or whatever, this man was in tears. He said, my life is over. Yo, he fell down to his knees, bro. His life was in shambles, bro. Like, he knew everything was over from that point. And that's why I said in the first video that I made, or the last video I made about EDP 3 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago at this point, that, yeah, this shit was basically the end of his career as we knew it. You feel what I'm saying? So, it was facts.
You need to take accountability and responsibility. You need to cam up and address your fans. The only people that I need to address are my friends and my family members.
So, you don't want to address your fans. However, you use your name as a YouTuber to try to talk to said underage girls. So you don't want to address the people that made you who you are and put you in this position of power to be able to talk to those underage girls, for one. For two, we as viewers saw this happen, and you think we're just going to, it's okay. You apologize to your family. The fuck are we talking about? You want niggas to accept you, watch your videos, but you don't want to apologize to the niggas that were watching you and felt betrayed, bro. Who wants to watch a predator after that, bro? And then you don't want to, I don't owe you niggas nothing. All right, so nigga, they don't owe you an ounce of peace. They don't owe you to watch your video. They don't give a fuck. If you don't give a fuck, they don't give a fuck. Bro, it's the cogs aren't turning, bro. I'll say that. The cogs aren't turning, bro. They can't be. The cogs can't be turning.
That I hurt deeply by my actions. Those are the only people that I need to address, and that I have addressed privately.
And what did I say? He's literally going to bring up that he addressed it already. This is literally the play. This is his mindset, that since I addressed it already, I don't have to say anything else. I don't have to own up, but I do have to play victim. I do have to have a little bit of a grift going on with my little bit of supporters that I have left, to just let them know that I am still here for y'all. I'm still here to make content, and I'm just trying to move on from the situation. Can we just forgive me? Please forgive me. So one thing I do want to note from this whole video, like I said earlier, he does not know what the fuck he wants to talk about. He just says shit in front of a camera. I feel like he's been lying to himself this whole entire time, telling himself these lies. So it's just the truth for him. It's just like, I'm the victim. I am being done wrong. At first it was, it was a setup, such and such and such. Now he's kind of saying that, mistakes were made and I was in a dark place. Just little by little, you think he's finally gonna own up, and then he snaps right back into victim mode. Man, EDP445, bro. But let me know what you guys think about this, man. Honestly, I feel like the man should be banned from YouTube. Like, why is YouTube allowing people like this on their platform, that people have literal proof of him doing some fucked up shit? I mean, YouTube, bro, we gotta do better, man. We gotta do better.
Chat, I'm actively looking at this nigga's channel and it's still up. I'm literally actively looking at this nigga's channel and it's still up. Of course, YouTube protects their own, man. Man, shit, man. Anyway, yeah, YouTube, I didn't harass this nigga. I didn't bully this nigga. I literally spoke facts. There's that, like, if you try to take this video down, you just, at this point, it's blatant protection of this man, of a active and known child man. I can't even, say it. Anyway, shout out JBM, bro. Shout out JBM.